2MAA 95.1. It's music with Linda and the DJ, and I got a CD here called Hot Nonsense by Adrian Vivian. Hot Nonsense?
Yeah.
How you going, Adrian?
All right, mate. How are you?
Yeah.
What do you reckon of that title?
I don't know what's happened with it. Where does it come from?
Well, look, there's three things to it. There's a lot of nonsense out there. Nonsense is just nonsense. And then there's gossip.
Yeah.
Gossip is, look, it can captivate you, but in the end it's gossip. But hot nonsense is worth listening to.
Oh, that's the other end, okay. All right, fair enough. Tell me a little bit about Adrian. Where does Adrian come from?
All right, Adrian, the musician. I learnt guitar when I was about 16, 17, and mainly because I had something to say about how I was feeling, and I just love writing lyrics and poetry. And since then, I've been writing throughout my 20s, 30s and 40s. It's like I have my whole life documented in song, but I never really shared them too much. Until a friend caught up with me a couple of years ago. That's Jet Martin, and she said, I gave her my back catalogue. She just said, "My God, what are you doing with this?" And I said, "Well, I'm just enjoying it, really." She said, No, we have to put your stuff out there. We have to keep recording professionally, as I have here and there along the way.
Yeah.
And we need to just start putting it out there. So hence it's found its way onto your desktop.
Good one. Tell me a little bit about, so you said you've been playing guitar since early teens. Did you have lessons at school and learn instruments at school?
Look, I could have taken that opportunity, but I'm more of a singer.
Okay.
A friend of the family, Mark Jones, he's a great jazz player. He taught me guitar. And once I learned enough, I went straight out and bought all these Beatles books and learned all their songs.
Okay. Oh, good. You want to put a record out playing Beatles covers? No, I won't do that. Fair enough.
I'll do that with spend my dollars doing my own songs. But and through all that too, I played in one original band called Oxford Close, covers band, Public Notice, Bigger Than Texas with more of a guest appearance, Wildcard, doing corporate gigs, and now I'm playing in a tribute band called the Bowie Band.
Ooh.
Yeah, where we do all the Bowie
stuff.
From late 60s right up to 2000s.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Look,
huge catalogue to choose from.
Well, yeah, and then we can do 3 sets, and everybody virtually knows all these songs.
Yeah, that's true too. All right. I've listened to some of the songs on there. What's more important to you when you're doing a song? Is it the lyrics or the actual music?
Well, it's a great question. Look, you can't separate the two because I write my songs from the heart, and they're all life experiences, so I've lived them all. And you want the music to marry what you're feeling. So you play majors, minors, major sevenths, all that type of thing to suit. But the main drive is to say what I need to say.
Yeah.
Over music.
Yeah. And do they... Go on. Does that come to you as a spur of the moment thing, or do you actually sit down and say, I want to say this? It feels like spur of the moment. Yeah.
But, I could have been contemplating something for a few days.
Yeah.
And that affected me emotionally, and I need to put it down. And once that whole process starts, and it starts to flow, something opens up. And it's a really great feeling.
Yeah.
Just writing and working out the melody and expressing yourself. it's just a great experience. I love it.
Yeah, and you record in a studio, or do you use electronics more than sort of?
Well, I've got so I've got a home studio.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using PreSonus Software Studio One. I've got my keyboard here. I've got some guitars. So
okay.
Yeah, I plug in here and the guitars and all that, and get some really good demos going.
Mm-hmm.
And then I present them to other musicians, and then we go in the studio proper.
Okay. Yep.
And
so
record.
So a guitar is sort of your instrument of preference to write the songs?
Acoustic guitar, yeah.
Yeah. All right. We've got 3 songs here that, like normal, with everyone that we talk to, and
Awesome.
let's talk about the first one that we're going to talk about is called Stone. Tell me about its history.
Stone, oh yeah. Well, the kick-off line in it is internally I've been up against it. I've become aware my thoughts are made of stone. So it's like,
whoa,
it's unfinished business. You sort of, in regards to love as well, you become obsessed because things are unfinished, and it doesn't look like they will, and you have to resolve it in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you can get almost OCD in it. So stone is when you've got repetitive thoughts going on, it's like you can't break the pattern. It's like the thoughts are made of stone, and you need a sledgehammer to smash
gotcha. Yep.
Smash the conundrum you're in and break free.
Yep. Good. All right.
That's what that one's about.
Yep. All right. Let's play it and come back and talk to you a bit more.
Sure.
Stone from a CD called Hot Nonsense, and we're talking to Adrian about that. Adrian, what's I don't know how to put the question. All the songs seem to me that sort of have got a big intro. Is that something that sort of you do as a way of putting the songs together?
No, that's just there's nothing planned about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I usually kick off with a verse, start the song that way.
Yeah,
And if I can fit an intro in, or if it needs it, I will.
Yeah, and that's why I suppose my earlier question about the music or the words being more important, it feels some of the tracks that I've listened to that music, the music is more important than the words. That the words have been put in a little bit later on, and you first of all come up with the music. It may seem that way, but look, once I like working in roughly the 3.5 minute window, which is radio friendly. Yeah, goes for 4 minutes, that's okay. But if I got the formula down, like a verse, chorus, middle eight, and I think, well, does it need an intro? And then I can chuck one in after the fact, really. Yeah. All right. Let's talk about a couple of other songs that are in there. We're going to talk about All Out of Cash.
Yeah, All Out of Cash.
All Out of Cash. We're always out of cash. Tell me about where that come from.
Round and round it goes, mate. Look, really, I thought I'd write about my boring bank account. That seems constant, and I couldn't get enough in there. Mm-hmm. So I'm just singing about if I had enough money, I'd pass some on to Mum, or look, I haven't got any money because the tax man loves me a lot.
Oh, you're lucky.
he just keeps plugging me, you know. Yeah. I keep paying, and I feels like I can't get anywhere. Mm-hmm. Let's sing at the top of my voice. I'm all out of cash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a very topical song.
Yeah, I think a lot of people could relate to that.
Yeah, all right. And the last one we're going to talk about is called We're Going Back to Mars. We're going back to Mars?
Yeah, well, imagine if we'd been there before and trashed it. And you see the pictures online, how it's just a desert and a rubble.
Yeah.
Imagine that's what humans did to a planet we once lived on. And we had to get out of there, and we ventured to Earth, and now we're trashing Earth, and now we've got to go back to Mars, apparently.
So what inspiration made you get that to that point?
Look, I was just looking online at all the photos and video of Mars, and I just started thinking about it.
Okay.
So it's an environmental song, with a bit of a twist.
Mm.
But the thing about that song I love is there's 3 types of guitars on it. We've got an acoustic guitar, we've got the big lead Fender Strat solo, but playing pedal steel guitar is Garrett Costigan, who really, all that sort of whining, piercing intro, guitar intro you hear, it's all him. He just topped it off.
Wow.
Fantastic job.
Yeah, all right. Let's play those 2 and come back and talk to you a little bit more.
No worries, mate.
I work for money, just to give it all to you. Slave for money, just give it all away. I'm all out of money, but I gotta get some for you. Pocket full of holes, what behind.
Hi, this is Adrian Vivian, and you're listening to
AFM 95.1 with It's Music, Linda and the DJ.
Strap yourselves in. We're going to Mars.
The DJ, and that's We're Going Back to Mars, and before that was All Out of Cash. Adrian, playing live somewhere?
We're in the studio at the moment.
Okay.
Recording 3 new songs. And hopefully later this year, we'll be out there doing the circuit and hopefully touring around nationally. AV band, yeah.
Yep. So would you be by yourself, or you've got a band?
No, we've got we're pretty close to finalising the band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going to get out there and we're just going to rock the nation.
Yeah, sounds good. Tell me websites or Facebook pages.
Yep. So website is www.adrianvivian.com.au, and on there you will find links to Spotify, YouTube, Instagram and Facebook.
Right. Good one. All right.
All there.
No worries. Sounds good. Send us that email, those new tracks when you get them, and we'll put them in the system.
Oh, that'd be great, Dolph. No probs.
No worries. Adrian, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks for having me, Dolph. Much appreciated.